Om Shanti. We all are refreshing ourselves, energizing ourselves, empowering ourselves in Madhuban. And it is always a great pleasure to be in Madhuban. Meeting with Baba, meeting with the senior dadis and dadas, and having the class with the various senior brothers and sisters, meeting with the family abroad and the family of Madhuban, who have a lot of experience of this Brahmin life. But whatever we fill ourselves with, it is important to share with others wherever we go. And not only share with others, but we also keep the energy which we take from here, the power which we take from here, because it can happen that when we go out, vibrations are very diluted in the world. In Madhuban, the vibrations are strong because this is the Tapasya Bhumi, or land of Tapasya, since Baba's days. And many tapasvis are living here. So it becomes easy for us, all of us experience that it is very easy for us to make effort here, to sit in meditation or to concentrate. And while we are sitting in meditation, various thoughts emerge. And it comes like flash, and sometimes it remains for a longer period, and sometimes it doesn't. And if you don't immediately write it down, like it slips out, like the mercury. So it's a good thing to write down those points which comes as a strong inspirations through classes, through meditation, through Baba's Murli, through so many observation. Sometime when we coming and going to the dining area, not everything is in English, but there are a lot of beautiful slogans which are there. And sometimes you read those slogans and you enjoy, and sometimes you feel that you want to walk, or sometimes you feel that you must stand up and read once or twice or thrice and try to absorb. So everything which we see, everything we hear, everything we communicate through our mind and our feeling, we take. The only thing is that we need to be positive in our mind, that we have come here to absorb and to fill ourselves. And as we take with us all the experiences, what I realize is, as the yajna, as the institution is growing everywhere, including the headquarters, Baba is making us more and more prosperous in physical way. Things which we were not able to afford about 10 years ago or 5 years ago, now we can afford. That means physical things in the form of the clothing, food, better residential facilities, transport. All that is very available to all of us as a Brahmin, because the type of life which we are living, we deserve to get all that. Once we are just average even, not very super, not very low, but average level, we are able to get all that. What I realize that in order to upkeep yourself mentally and spiritually, you need to be independent. Independent in the sense of that you had to get your own strength. Nobody is giving to give the strength to you, but you had to determine in your mind that you are totally dependent on Baba. Baba is the one who is taking care of us. He is sustaining us. He is taking around us. He allowing us to meet with the people who need this spiritual knowledge or experience or just the help. We must not be dependent on anybody for our self-improvement. It does not mean that we say, okay, Baba is sustaining, but whosoever physical person come in our contact or give the teachings or give the classes, we had to feel that Baba, through this instrument, giving me. Not that instrument is giving you, but Baba is giving through this instrument or that instrument. And according to our need, we come across the various instruments. Sometimes it could be the souls who are in Gyan and have experience, and even the souls who are not in Gyan, sometimes we come in contact and we have the conversation. We send our vibrations, and sometimes through that soul also you get some kind of inspiration, something or other which you feel that scene, that person remain with you for a little while. But main idea of keeping our energy up is Baba. You're not surrendering to any physical being, or if somebody inspire you to surrender to the center or come to the classes or to become the instrument of something, still you're not surrendering to the physical being, but you are surrendering to Baba. And even those who help others to uplift them or make them surrender to a small responsibility, to the bigger responsibility, they also have to understand that not I, but Baba. I always remember in the Baba's biography, the history in which Baba, many souls, in the beginning they surrender because of the knowledge, because what they have got, the vision, because of so many things. And Brahma Baba, of course, was the main instrument for everything, whatever happened. And when the peggery part started, when there was nothing, in Baba's yagya, one determination Brahma Baba has, that they are Baba's children, they surrender to Baba, not to me. So he felt that responsibility, but the bigger responsibility of Baba. So most important part of it is Baba who is taking care of it. Not the institution, but Baba in this institution is taking care of. And once you hold on to that, you can remain powerful in many ways. And you survive. Not only powerful, but you survive. Sometimes some Brahmins, they say, okay, I don't know what to do. Because old age and sick time, everybody look forward for some support or something. And they say, okay, should I incline to my Lokik? That something happened that I had to go to the Lokik. Or should I incline to the Alokik? But I feel that we must have Baba's remembrance and Baba's power in us. And at the time of need, something or other happen. Sometime when you listen to Dadi's class, Dadi Janki's class, Dadi Janki always says, I don't have purse, I don't have money in my hand, And why Dadi says like that? One day I was sitting in the class and Dadi says that I don't spend no money for health. Something of that. And I started contemplating on that point. I said, that is how that is possible. You're going to the hospital, you're seeing the doctor, you're seeing this. And how that Dadi says that she doesn't spend so money or she doesn't, that way. So that day I had to go to the Ahmedabad for some little checking up. And I was feeling that I had to use the money. I had to transport myself to go. And I had to use the money. I had to see the doctor. And doctor may take something from me also. So I had to spend something. And here Dadi says she doesn't spend anything. So I was just contemplating on this and I was having some kind of struggle in my mind. How that can be proved to me. And I was about to get ready to go to Ahmedabad. And somebody came, a student from the country I come from, and they must have heard that I am going to the hospital or I'm going to the Ahmedabad. And they give something. Means I don't want to say the amount, but something they put in the hand, they say, you're going to the Ahmedabad and you're going. And when I check all that, I realized that whatever was given to me, half of that was used. And half remained. I didn't have no idea about all that. And I was able to give half to Baba's yagya. So what I realized that once we are the Brahmin, Baba's children, I'm very positive, depending on Baba, feel Baba is responsible for us, for sustenance, and so. Means all these things is being used. It's not that it's not used. But some way along the line, it comes. And along with the physical part of it, you meet with the doctor, you meet with the people, you do Baba's service to them, your presence bring them blessing. Sometimes you go to the doctor or you go to some other place for something, some interaction, some exchange or something. And when you say thank you, most of the people, they are not. With me, they are never happy with thanks. When you say thanks, their face don't smile. So then some people, they say, give me blessings. Thanks for them is not enough. So give some blessing. And then you speak some words, If they are in Jnani soul, then we say, Baba bless you, that you remain happy all the time, or you remain peaceful, or whatever your desires are, let it be fulfilled. Oh, their face become happy. They feel bright. Or if they are a Jnani soul, they are not in the knowledge, then you may not use too much of Baba. Then sometimes you say, God bless you with this, or God bless you with that, or something specific. Even when we go to the travel agent and to book our ticket, they have this feeling everywhere that these people come to bless our place. These people come to bless us. So one time when we go to deal with one person, they call other people too, and then this blessing what we take with us, little blessing, is always a very beautiful thing. But in spite of what you give with the hand, speaking and feeling and showing that smiling face, I find that is important. So what I find that when we say that, okay, I did not spend anything on myself, it does not mean that it is not being spent, but it comes, something additional which you don't even know from where it comes. Yeah? Not necessarily from Baba's box, not necessarily what is already existed in the yagya, but something more for that particular purpose comes. How this global hospital was emerged, what we have in Mount Abu. Dadi Guljar was not well, and she went to Bombay. She met with the different doctors, and they all decided to have this hospital. So whatever is there, it goes, it comes, and it comes. And in that is lot of services involved. So what I find that whenever we are in the centers or wherever we are doing the service, I always feel that sometimes you feel the little physical tiredness, and you feel that you sleep for 6 hours or 5 hours at non-stop, and you feel good about it. But every service which we do, it must bring the more and more energy to us. At the end of the program, you must feel, the feeling should be that I can take another program bigger than this program which we have just now. And when you have that feeling, that means through the service you are getting energy, and you are doing the service in order to maintain our stage. One of the points which I learned from our senior sister Dadis and so, that in order to not to be having the attack from Maya is, of course, the different type of obstacles which attack us, keep our routine. At the time of routine, at least a morning 4 o'clock meditation, Murli time, unless until there is an emergency. There could be an emergency, like if you're coming to the Murli class, on the way somebody fall, or somebody got blackout, or something happened, somebody has some emergency. At that time, you're not going to say, I'm going to the class and I'm not going to attend that person till somebody take over, or somebody come and take care of. But at that time, you had to attend the person, and that is called emergency. And that time, even if you miss the class and you listen to the Murli afterwards, that is okay. But because of your entertainment, because you had to meet, we had to avoid those routines of the 7 o'clock meditation. Of course, traffic times, they have come now, for a few years ago, but there are certain things which was there. And one of the Dadi was saying that if you can keep that, if you can have the cut-off time for certain things, you are always safe. Sometime at the 7 o'clock, somebody calling, and if they don't have anything kind of emergency, you can say that after 7:30, I will going to call you back, or you call me after 7:30. Or if sometime Murli class is there and somebody call, you can always tell them that, okay, I will call you back, unless until there is emergency, some news of the death or something like that. So if you can keep this routine of the day, at least 4 or 5 strong timings, which we do, 4 o'clock meditation, Murli time, 7 o'clock meditation, plus some of the traffic control. If you can do all, that is okay. But in case, if you're sleeping, you may not be waking up or something like that. So if you can keep that one, then you are always safe. Being safe with the Maya or obstacles is 2 things. One is our own effort, which we make, which gives us a strength to elevate ourselves. And one is restrictions, discipline and restriction, in which we put ourselves. That is also protection. That is, I think, great protection. We can say. Sometimes it happens that you're talking on the phone and somebody come to the center all the way, and we look so busy. And the person feel that you're busy, you cannot talk. 1 time they will come, 2 times they will come, 3 times they will come, and they will say they're always busy. And somebody will just take up the phone and they will call you, and they're sitting comfortably in their home, and you are sitting comfortably in your center, and you are talking, and somebody who has come. I always have the aim in my mind that everyone who visits Baba's home, even I am not taking the class for them. Sometimes others teachers are giving the class, or other teachers are doing something, but I still come out and say hello, either in the end or in the beginning, or if I had to open the door. But I must say hello. In order to remain powerful, we must not look busy and we must not be busy. This word busy for Brahmins doesn't suit us. Because we have different type of service. We have service of the words, we have service of actions, we have service of the mind, we have service just through eyes, through smile. So even if we are not able to attend our time too much in words and action, at least we can see that person, we can smile with them, or we can say the few words with them, but never, look busy, that we are busy and we cannot say a word, or we cannot talk to the person. Hello, Om Shanti. Okay, thank you. I'm a little busy. I'm going to call you back in few minutes. Something of that kind. And if you're in the center, if somebody is passing in front of us, what will you do? Will you look at that person? Or we just allow them to pass and make that person feel that you are busy? I feel that we must look at the person, at least we must smile, and we can have a good feeling and good thought for that. Nowadays, people are looking for these things. They don't want to see the faces dull or busy. Dull is different, but busy, they don't want to see the busyness, the expression of busyness which is there. Sometimes Brahmins also are confused. You're searching for something and you're not finding, and you look confused. They like to see at least a normal gesture of us, normal face. And if we smile and we have the good feeling, that is something extra we give to the people. So it is so important how we go about in our thing. So not only just a physical energy we had to use, but it's a spiritual energy which we are using in our spiritual life. When I go back to when I am in Madhuban, this is why I'm sharing just some of my experience. When I was whenever I'm in the Madhuban, of course, there are so many thoughts come. And some of the thoughts you write, some of the thoughts you don't write. And you say, when you go, you will going to do this, and you're going to do this, and when you go, then you're going to do this. Do you do that? Sometimes you feel that when you go, you will start this one, you're going to do this effort, you're making this effort. But whenever I used to go, I remember this and try to make effort on what I have thought in my Madhuban, but I was not so successful. Because energy there is so diluted. And then I said, what to do with that? We make so much promises, we make so much determination, we say we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And then I realized that when you are in Madhuban, whenever you have the thought, don't say that you're going to go and do that one, but if you had the thought to go and do that one, that effort, then make effort here. If you cannot make effort physically because you're not physically present in the situation, at least you can start making effort to send a vibration to the scenario which you have created, what you want to do. And when the powerful vibrations will go from here, and when you're going to put yourself in the situation, you will able to do it. That is what my experience is. Because I have both not doing and just making note of it. And when you go to the outside world, it's look like as if you fall from the heaven to hell. That vibrations. Sometimes you feel that everywhere there seems something so impure, so many things people are doing, that you can feel you become more sensitive then when you go out to the vibrations, and you are able to pick up that one. And if you don't determine your mind to spread the vibration or do mansa seva right here, you will not able to do that. And second thing which I do is that I am very fortunate where I am. There are certain time in Madhuban which coincide certain effort which we make. For example, 4 o'clock meditation in Madhuban. Amrit Vela in Madhuban is our 7 o'clock meditation time. And it is 6:30 meditation time in the evening meditation, 7:30, 6:30. Of course, we sit down at 7 o'clock, definitely. So at least we pick up 15 minutes, Madhuban time, Amrit Vela. If we sit down at 6:30, then we pick up full 45 minutes of Amrit Vela. So I always like to sit in meditation and coincide the time, and as if I'm going to Madhuban at that particular time and sitting in meditation according to the Madhuban time. And our 7 o'clock meditation, 9:30 in the night, is like 7 o'clock early morning before Murli time. So it reminds me. So I always feel that if at least one time or 2 times, if you can time it in such a way that some activities is taking place in Madhuban, whether it's a traffic control, whether Murli class, whether Amrit Vela, or whether it is 7 o'clock meditation in the evening, and you can visit every single day to Madhuban through your mind and visualize the scene of Madhuban, which is very helpful for me. Mm. Recently, I started little effort. I was feeling that, okay, we have so many traffic control. 10:30, we have 7 o'clock traffic control, then 10:30 traffic control, then the 12 o'clock traffic control, then evening 5. This is the old setting of the traffic control, which is a longer period. It goes about 3 to 4 minutes. Every hour meditation goes about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, which of course Dadi, last thought of Dadi Prakash Mani. Before Dadi Prakash Mani, when she have this thought of every hour meditation. And she was the one who selected that song, Shanti Ki Shakti Se. And it's a kind of beautiful song. We have put different verses in the different timings. So it comes to 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and 2 minutes. But the old traffic control songs, like about 3 minutes to 5 minutes it goes. It's a longer time. So I just contemplated what I should do on this traffic control, which category of the people I must serve. So I dedicated like 7 o'clock meditation, early morning, whichever part of the world I am. Most of the people at the 7 o'clock, some class, something. I send this special vibration to souls who connect Brahma Kumaris. Whether they are Brahmins, whether they are non-Brahmins, connect themselves through the internet and electronic media. Some people may be listening to the Murli, some people, seeing some thought for the day. Some people, they listen to the Shivani program. Most of the countries, sometime I see that it's 7 o'clock it comes to. So I see this, all the people who are connected with the internet or any electronic media, TV or something, I send the vibrations to those souls. It had become my habit now. Time I listen to this song and time I listen to this traffic control song, all of a sudden my thoughts goes to all the souls of the whole world who may be connecting at that particular time to the electronic media. Which include, of course, the greatest part of it is the internet. Through the internet they connect. And most of the time, 10:30 meditation, which is a kind of bigger meditation, and that I connect with a lot of people still like to read. They are not too much of the electronic media, they like to read. Whether it's the Murli, whether it's an article, whether it's a World Renewal, whether it is books, whatever it is. Sometimes you travel in the plane, you travel in the train, you see some people, they always reading something. So those souls who love to read Baba's knowledge, religious knowledge, whatever it is, people who read a lot, that 10:30 I have decided to have that, and it automatically, in the beginning it is effort, but afterwards it becomes a easy thing. It's become easy thing. And 12 o'clock I have not confirmed yet fully. I'm still in the process. But 5:30 meditation I dedicate for the youth. And 7:30 meditation for all the senior citizens. So these 4 parts, 4 meditation I have dedicated, and I feel very nice. It automatically comes wherever we are, whatever. And I'm just working on the other things also, how to maintain the stage, powerful stage. And as Papa says that whether you are in a small country, whether you are in the big country, wherever you are, what you are, world benefactor. Right? we are all world benefactor. We are not serving that one person or 10 people or 20 people or 100 people or the country or the area, but we are serving the world. For example, I am in the country which is very small country. The population is only for 1.2 million people. In the island which I am, it's a Caribbean, Caribbean island. So I'm in the place, Trinidad and Tobago. And sometimes you feel that you are in the corner, and actually speaking, somebody actually draw my attention one day. And one day the person draw the attention, why you are so senior, why you are sitting in one small country? Why don't you serve the big people? I felt this person is talking right thing, Why should they put me in a small country, and now why not they put in the big country? And then little Maya, maybe little thought did come in my mind. And I went in Baba's room and sat down in Baba's room. And immediately a bright idea came in my mind. You're not serving the country, you're serving the world. You're the world benefactor. And after that, having this thing, this point, then Baba showed how I can do the world service. And since then, I don't have any problem. Whether I am speaking to one person, 10 people, 50 people, 100 people, or 1,000 people, it doesn't matter. I am doing the world service. I am world benefactor. And the procedure which I use in order to do the world service is, you're sitting in front of the 5 mothers, for example, or some profession, whichever category it is. I'm sitting in front of the 5 people, and while I'm serving the 5 mothers or female, I talking to them. But visualizing is very important for everyone. Like Brahma Baba, whenever he was there and Shiv Baba was using his instrument, Baba, in many of the Murli, Baba says, Baba did not talk those days, how many people may be coming to the Madhuban too? If 100 people is a big thing, But even those who have come after Brahma Baba left the body, when they listen to the Murli, Sakar Baba's Murli, they feel that Baba spoke to me. Why? Because Baba was not talking physically, just 100 people, but Baba was talking to the whole world. So the Avek Bap Dada also. The whole world. Baba sometime in the Murli says, I am seeing all of you, and I'm seeing those who are even sitting, through the internet, what nowadays audiovisual way we see the people, we see the connection with that. So Baba speak to everyone. So we also had to extend our vision to the world. While speaking, it may not be 100%. It could be very little. But while we are sitting in meditation, we can have 100% concentration on world service. And when I visualize, of course, the few people, and I visualize, and then slowly it extends from few people, then extend the area, extend the country, extend the region, extend the whole world, and as if the mothers of the whole world is being served, youth of the whole world is being served. So extension of these vibrations of the world. So although we have 1 or 2 people become instrument, or category of the person become instrument, but you can serve the whole world. And you can feel that feeling within you. So it doesn't matter to me whether I'm in a small country sitting or big country I'm sitting or world I'm sitting. I am the world person. I'm the part of the world. So that world benefactor feeling is a very beautiful feeling which one can have while we are serving. And while we are serving the souls, we can always, like Baba's Murli, Baba talk. And sometimes you feel Baba is talking as a father, Baba is talking as a mother, Baba is talking as a guru, Baba is talking as a... So some type of relationship always needed between you and the audience in order to speak and to serve the vibrations to the whole world. So this is always a very beautiful feeling I feel within myself whenever I serve. Coming to Madhavan, of course, every day you come to Madhavan through thought. And when that season comes, you look forward for the opportunity to come in physical. But you're not coming because you're drained out while doing service and you need to energize yourself. But you come to refresh yourself, but not with that down feeling that you had now, because you can maintain your feelings at all time. One thing which I want to mention here, that although we have energy, but there are a lot of distractions around us. I remember when we used to come to Madhavan in the beginning, the family was small, and things were, very little things were being sold. We just go to the literature shop and we just buy some books, Baba's books and some few items, just for gift of our own self. Now when we come to Madhavan, there's so much distraction is there. I had to take the things for this, I had to take the things for this, I had to take for things for it. So most of the time the shopping goes, and then the health. I'm going to Madhavan, I'm going to get this health problem done, that health thing. But when in the beginning we did not have anything, just Baba, Baba's family, small family, and things like that. So I feel that we need to organize ourselves a little better. Means I'm not saying that you must not buy anything or you must not, have the little health problem if you have, and Baba's facilities are there. But little planning, little organizing yourself in such a way that how much time I'm going to spend here, how much time we have to spend here, how much time you have to spend here. All that is very important. And there are so many distractions is there. When people come to India and they see so many things, so much distractions are there. And so many people make your mind, try to convince for this and try to convince that you need to know where you stand and what you come for. The aim of coming to Madhavan must not be distracted, and time should not be wasted some other areas where it is not necessary. When I used to come to Madhavan and people say, give my love and remembrance to Baba. Everybody say, take my love and remembrance, take my love and remembrance. But when you're going in front of Avakta Bap Dada, you're going yourself. Automatically, who is connected, wherever they're connected, they will going to get the vibrations. We are like a transmitter. Whatever we experience, it will automatically will go to that. At that time, I must remember Baba, or I must remember this person, that person. I have to give love and remembrance of this person. I have to give love and remembrance of this person. We can't do that. We had to have remembrance of our own, Baba's remembrance and our own self. At that time, even the selfishness is not, then somebody may say, you are too selfish. No, we are not selfish. If we feel ourselves, Whole idea is if we feel ourselves, automatically it will go to those who are connected with automatically. You know? If somebody asks me, somebody say, okay, give me blessing. I say, let Baba's blessing come to you, and anybody who are connected with you, let that vibrations and blessing go to each and every one of you. You know? So in that we had to keep our mind or our intellect so focused in our own self. Baba says a lot of service will be going to be taking place through our vibration, through our good wishes. I know in our own life, when we came in Baba's knowledge, love which we experienced through the family, we never experienced in the past. No matter how loving my mother could be or my father could be, but it was a love with a little attachment. But when we came in Baba's knowledge, Baba's love through the instruments was so deep that some of the things like you want to surrender immediately, you want to give up everything immediately. So many sanskar which was there before, it helped to elevate through our sanskar. Then we take Baba's knowledge. Baba's knowledge also put lot of sanskars down. Then we did meditation, yoga, dharana classes. So many things have changed. But all of us have different level of sanskars. There are sanskar which we repeatedly do, like somebody has fallen on the ground and broke the bone. That person cannot get up, right? Somebody had to help that person to stand. So there are some area, all of us, in some area, our sanskar have repeated so many times that we don't even realize that we have that sanskar. Even if we listen to Baba's Murli, we say, oh, Baba's point, that point is so beautiful. But we don't know that point is for me. That is called omen kind of. Some omen is there, some graha. That there are certain sanskar which we have, which we cannot help ourselves. In realization as well as transformation. And those sanskar will going to be changed only when we have divine family love and unity. Nothing could help. If we looking at the sanskar of others of that size and we put too much discipline, too much strictness, too much this and too much, we get affected by those sanskar and we feel that is a disservice and this and that. That is not going to happen. And that is why Baba is talking about having this family feeling, having this sense of belonging, having the stage in which we don't get affected by. Of course, in order to, if somebody has a very strong sanskar of something, some kind of restriction, some kind of discipline had to be maybe there. But in discipline, there must not be something burning within ourselves. It's doing like a duty kind of thing. I remember some of the areas in which there is a kind of strong sanskar, But in that sanskar, I find that I was not affected at all. The person must be doing something. And I have this love, respect, and trust in the person so much within myself. There was a transformation in that. So I feel that now, why we have the birth and rebirth? Sanskar which we cannot change at the time of old age. Sometimes more we become older, more our sanskar become like rigid. Or sometimes we become like a fanatic. You know? And it's not easy to change the sanskar as an old person. But the same old person leave the body and become a child and experience the love of the parents with the same type of stubbornness, but in different way. A child stubbornness and an old person stubbornness is two different things. You know, people will not tolerate the old person stubbornness, but a child becomes stubborn. It become a pleasure for the parents. You know, so they still show that love. Still, they show the happiness to the soul, the feeling. Still, they hug the child. They still, those are the things which change the sanskar of the same soul, which in past life they could not change themselves, and nobody helped them to do that. Everybody, started. Serving is one thing. Playing a duty is one thing. But to have the deep feeling of belonging towards somebody is a different thing. They will say, okay, I'll do, and the minimum time they spend and they leave. Things like that can be possible. So, but when the same soul, now you are in a different situation, you take the new birth, and you have a parents, and parents love you so much. So sanskar change. So if you take the same scenario in our adult life then, and change our attitude within ourselves, creating the same feeling of love and same feeling of respect, same feeling of belonging, in spite of somebody, sanskars are not changing, and it is so visible, that we could change, is that so? And I think that service is still remaining. This service is remaining because somebody sanskar are very strong, we withdraw ourselves. Somebody sanskars are that love disappear, or respect disappear, or trust disappear. I think we need to, at least inside our heart, we need to have, and that service is still have to be done. Whether one is a little senior than others, or junior, or big, or small. That service, I feel, of loving feeling. And if you don't have the loving feeling, you cannot have the good wishes for the person. Can you have the good wishes for the person? In order to have the good wishes for the person, your mind had to be very pure. In the path of devotion, devotees will come and talk to God and say, God, I have this weakness, I have this weakness, I have this weakness, I steal this, I tell lies, I deceive this person. And then in the end of the thing, they say, God, forget everything. Forget everything. Don't keep in your heart. And then mercy on me. So you cannot have mercy and good wishes to someone if you keep that person's weakness in your heart. You have to remove that. Is possible to remove? Or you have to, if you create a feeling of love, can you do that? And I want to just talk on good wishes. When you give the good wishes to the person, of course your mind had to be very pure. Even if it happened, the relationship or connection happened with you, if somebody get angry on you and you feel affected by that. You have not spoken anything, you did not do anything physically, but even if you get affected by that, you had to feel responsible for whatever feeling you have. You must not feel that because of that person get angry, I feel bad about it. Because giving the sorrow and taking sorrow, both is wrong. So that you can clean your mind, by thinking that you were weak, so it affect me. And so you feel responsible for your own stage, bad or good. How you feel, how you think, that is, you are responsible, not the other person is responsible. And the second thing which you have to think about is, that person came for help. Crying is all, the anger is also the crying, crying for help. That also shows some weakness. So person came to you to help. Instead of helping that person, you get affected by the person. So you're cleaning your mind now. You're cleaning your mind and you're feeling the responsibility. And then you are forgiving your own self first. And while you're doing that, you're supposed to feel more love for the person, mercy for the person, and the person come to help and you could not help the person. So if it happened to send a good wishes for the person or forgiveness feeling for the person, after this incident happened between you and the person, in order to undo that whole situation, from your bottom of your heart, you send a good wishes to that person. Just in a simple way, something good should happen to that person. Wherever that, because you have lost opportunity. No? You have lost opportunity, you get affected, so you cannot pick up that type of opportunity. Only way you can undo it is wherever the person is. It's out of my scene, out of my situation, out of that. You just send the even for temporary or permanently, you just send a message, something good should happen. Something best must happen. Something magical should happen. Some new opportunity to come. Can you do that? And you will feel relief. You will feel relief to that. And if that feeling is very deep, you will see, not only see, something will happen to that person. This side you may feel disappointment. From my side, because I get affected, I did not feel disappointed. But the person will go to somebody, and somebody will just, without knowing, will hug that person or love that person, and person will feel so happy. People are not looking for the big thing to achieve. The small things are making the people very happy. And you'll say, gosh, that love will make that person. So automatically something will happen. And that goodness, good feeling will going to change everything. It's possible. And the second thing is, when you give the good wishes, you don't give the good wishes on the basis of the sanskars. If somebody get angry all the time and spoiling the atmosphere, you don't give the good wishes and send the vibration to calm them down. What you're doing is you're putting aside that part of it. You will tell Baba, this person has this problem. Whatever is best, it must happen. And your duty is, put aside that one, your duty is to wish something best. Something good must happen to that person. That is good wishes. Something good must happen. Not that person must calm down, that person must become peaceful, so that person must not do disservice, that person must not give me affect or something, or make me peaceless. That is selfishness. That is, I am thinking selfish. If you just send the good wishes in the form of something good must happen. something good must happen to that person. While we are sending the vibration of peace and love, but not having this block, this person must change. I'm sending the good wishes, this person must change. No. Just send the good wishes. And automatically the joy of the good wishes, joy of that achievement, little achievement, will automatically start working on this. Somebody will come and say, oh, I have problem, I have this obstacle. Can you send the good vibrations and meditation for me? Yes, sure, we'll do it. But while I'm doing it, I will just, like a Narad or messenger, I will tell Baba, this person come and this person has this problem. But you know the best. You know the best. And we send the good wishes by thinking that something good must happen. What is good for the person, we don't know. What is best for the person, we do not know. What is best will going to take according to the karma. But some best will take place. Some goodness will take place. So we don't have to know about the problem of the people. We don't have to know. Even if we know the problem, we don't have to send the good wishes to remove the problem. We don't have to have the good wishes for person must die or must live. We must not have give good wishes for that. We just tell Baba as a messenger that this is the desire of the patient or this is the desire of the relations. You know the best and you saw the best. And you will see the result of it. Those good wishes are the results. Immediate. If you send the good wishes for the cause, it may or may not work so much. Because you're putting something before. Don't put anything before. Just have the good wishes for each other. Is clear? But if you want to say, just in 1 second, you tell Baba, this is, the relations come, the mother of this person is very sick, the person feels the suffering, must die or must... You tell Baba, like a messenger, and you are sending the good wishes. If in dying there is best, whether it's living best, Baba knows, Brahma knows, you send your good wishes. Even if that person die with this type of good wishes, the person will die peacefully or person will live with happiness. So don't put the cause in front to ponder on good wishes. Put aside the cause by just saying Baba and you send the good wishes and it will work. Okay? Om Shanti.